Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our BBL Season 6, Week 5, I believe it is, battle against Platinum Howler and his Delta Gliders. Now, I know that has Leo's logo down there in the bottom left. Long story short, not even really a long story. I did all my graphics for the team builder this week, and I forgot to take Leo's logo off, and I forgot to put Mr. Howler's, and I am way too lazy. I'm sorry. I'm way too lazy to go back and redo every one of these because they have a lot of little moving pieces to them. So just pretend that that is a Delta Gliders logo right down there in the bottom left. But we are playing Platinum Howler. He's having a phenomenal season. I believe up to this point, his Calyrex Ice Rider is actually not died yet. He's doing great though. He's playing absolutely phenomenally. He's a really scary team, and I'm hoping we can hopefully pull out a W. Be the first one to knock off the little onion man off of his horse and grab a victory and keep on trekking forward. We need to bounce back after we lost to Leo last week, and 4-1 looks a lot better than 3-2. So hopefully we can do a little bit better. But before I jump into the team builder, I do want to mention that only a good 40 to 50% of you guys that are watching the videos each and every time they go up are actually subbed to the channel. So if you want to do me a big favor, hit that sub button. It's really easy, completely free, and you can always change your mind later. I really appreciate the support. You guys have all been killing it lately. Support-wise, our videos have been doing phenomenal. We've been growing like crazy sub-wise, and I'd love to keep it going if you, if you guys are actually enjoying the content and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and jump in. Our team, as you can see at the top of the screen, consists of Marshadow, Melmetal, Necrozma, Crocodile, Salamence, Tapu Bulu, Milotic, Aromatisse, Rotom Fan, Roselia, and Porygon. While our opponent's team consists of Calyrex Ice Rider, Urshifu Single Strike, Tapu Fini, Azelf, Nihilego, Chansey, Talonflame, Vikavolt, Cabbaraja, Runerigus, and Alolan Executor. Oh, and of course the battle, there will be a timestamp earlier in the video and in the description below if you want to jump ahead to the battle itself. But yeah, so biggest threats, the Ice Rider. That Pokemon is disgusting. Me and Liv, full transparency, me and Liv, Olivia Sama, did most of the tiers for the Wi-Fi division of BBL this season, and we were looking at Ice Rider like, this is a pretty cool Pokemon. It's alright though, put it like 22 points. Well, I took this like 4th overall. He took this right after we took Marshadow. In my head, I'm like, that's kind of crazy. This one's not that good. 4th overall. There's still a Zekrom chilling on the board, bro. And then, well, no, actually, I think Zekrom might have been gone by then. And then he started using it, and I started prepping for it, and I started looking at calcs. This thing does not die. This thing does not have any switch-ins. You can't run a Regispiri to lure it. You can't. This Pokemon is insane. This Pokemon is legitimately insane. For reference, our check this week is going to be Milotic. It was very hard to find a check to it because if this thing's sub SD for some reason, because he realistically only needs, he can't really fit sub SD, but like hypothetically sub SD, I can't break a sub unless I'm like almost max invested modest, so just max HP, by the way. So not looking forward to playing that thing. It's genuinely terrifying. I kind of have to construct a team when I'm playing Clap this week that does not allow him to go into it for free. To where I'm always punishing him and putting him in range of something else on my team because I just don't have great pivots around it. Same thing with Urshifu. Urshifu is absolutely terrifying. Azelf can be really scary with a nasty claw under its belt. Nihilego can be scary as well depending on what we have left, how chipped our Melmetal is, stuff like that. So really, really scary, threatening offensive stuff on Plat's team. And I just didn't feel comfortable in trying to check it all defensively, so I went with a much more offensive approach. As you can see from our first member, which is going to be Salamence, rocking out with the Intimidate Heavy Duty Boots as its item, Dueling Beat, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Dragon Dance. EVs wise, we were rocking out with 196 HP, 108 attack, and 204 speed with a Jolly Nature. Now, we have enough speed for an Urshifu creeping a max speed Crocodile. We live an unboosted Power Gem from Nihilego, and then we threw the rest to attack. This is a great breaker in this game. There's not much on his team that can Oko me. Now, Urshifu cannot Oko me unless it's like some weird Ice Punch set. Like I said, the Nihi isn't Okoing me unless it's a boosting item. Azelf can't Oko me. Fini can't Oko me unless it's very invested Moonblast or Ice Beam, which I don't really expect. And then everything else, completely fine. And if I can find an opportunity to get up just 1 SD, I'm really chilling because say we get enough chip on the Fini where we can 1v1 the Fini and it goes down, we force him into that Calyrex. Because realistically, there's not much else on his team that wants to take a +1 Mentit. If I can get a +1 Stone Edge off on that thing, and even if it's at full and I don't kill it and it, revenges me back, that's completely fine. Genuinely completely fine. I just need to get a bunch of chip on that thing, put in a range of something else to where it can be revenged later on. So I think Mets is actually pretty good in the early game, just clicking buttons, hopefully breaking through a little bit and softening up the team for Marshadow in the back. Next up, we have our Milotic, the Calyrex check in quotation marks, rocking out with the Flame Orb. Marvel skill is its ability: Scald, Flip, Turn, Recover, and Haze. 164 HP, max defense, and 92 speed with a bold nature. Forgot to put the plus in front of the defense. Oopsie. But yeah, my bad. But basically, this Pokemon is here to try and check Calyrex. We are creeping max Jolly Calyrex just so we don't get outsped by that thing, just in case. We are max defense other than that. And I know Flame Orb is weird versus a Milotic. I mean, versus a Tapu Fini team. I know it's weird. But I just felt like I couldn't go with any other item. I couldn't go. Originally I was like, I'll just run Rindo Berry for Seed Bomb, because Calyrex gets fucking Seed Bomb because it's it's Cali and Ice Force fused, so it breaks through waters pretty well. In my head I was looking at the Seed Bomb because I was like, I gotta go Rindo, and then I put it in the calc and I was like, oh yeah, this thing has 2 abilities. Awesome. It gets Unnerve and Moxie, so Moxie clone. What is it? Chilling Neigh. So very cool. Leftovers. I was getting to it KO'd by Seed Bomb, like no matter what, unless I was Flame Orb. So I needed to find that opportunity to get that Flame Orb popped. That's going to be very important with Milotic, and then I can decently check the Calyrex. So we have Haze to haze off any boosts. It can also help versus like a non-taunt Calm Mind Fini or something like that, which is also really, really nice. Potentially even like a Spadef bulk up Talonflame if it's not in range of Scald or something like that, where you can haze it to stop it from continuing to set up and things like that, which would definitely be awesome. And yeah, this thing is literally here just to kind of pivot in on the Calyrex. Scald the hopefully not burns if the terrain isn't up. If not, it's pretty much just going to 1v1 us. There's not much we can do about it. And then we have Flip Turn to gain us a little bit of momentum on some more obvious switches and things like that. We also check the Talonflame very well. We check the Runerigus very well. We check the Cavarada very well as well. So it has some other defensive utility outside of just being that Cali check, but that's mainly what it's here for. Next up, we have our Marshadow rocking out with the heavy duty boots. Technician has its ability: Spectral Thief, Close Combat, Shadow Stake, and Rock Tomb. 68 HP, max attack, and 188 speed with an adamant nature. Now, EVs wise, we were creeping an Azelf, creeping a Salamence. We have max attack, and then just the rest in HP. We're rocking out with the heavy duty boots this week. Now, I originally wanted to go Life Orb. The reason I went with boots is because, one, I couldn't fit hazard control. One, I guess, is the main thing, is I couldn't fit hazard control with this team. I do expect a potential webs option from the Vikavolt to make that Calyrex go super duper fast, and I just felt like I couldn't fit any defog on this team, like a Rotom or even on my Salamence or anything like that, to where I could justify not bringing boots on Marshadow, because this is going to allow me to, bypass that completely, because the rest of my team honestly really doesn't care about webs. My Mence is above the ground. We have a Necro later that's autotomized, so we can boost past that, and the rest of my team is slow as heck. So, like, realistically, it doesn't matter all too much if he ends up getting a webs, being that we do have the boots Marshadow. This also just protects me against hazards in general, which is really nice for things like Urshifu, always keeping us on range of that until we take a hit, which is awesome, especially if it's like a Scarf Urshifu. We'll be able to avoid T-Spikes from the Runerigus. We'll be able to avoid Stealth Rock Chip throughout the game. A bunch of things like that, which I think is really, really valuable in itself, and I'm really excited to see a non-boosting item on our Marshadow do well, hopefully. I think this thing has a great offensive matchup. There really isn't a switch into Ghost plus Fighting Stab on my opponent's team. We have Rock Tomb for the Talonflame in case we can catch that thing on a switch. We will be slower than it most likely, but regardless, it's fine. We also catch a potential Vikavolt, like a defensive Vikavolt with a Rock Tomb, which is awesome as well. But yeah, that is going to be Marshadow. Next up, we have Aromatisse rocking out with the leftovers. Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting its ability's name? Oh my goodness, hold on. Aroma Veil. I almost said Aurora Veil. I was like, that's a move, Owen. Aurora Veil is its ability: Moonblast, Heal Bell, Wish, Protect. 212 HP, max defense, and 44 speed with a bold nature. Now, Aromatisse is here to check Urshifu. We're creeping 28 speed, Copper, and Rune, just in case they want to run a tiny bit of speed just to try and catch us. Yeah, this thing is literally here to check the Urshifu. That's it. Patch Wishes, maybe potentially get a Heal Bell off or two if something on our team gets a little bit chipped. We have to be careful with the Heal Bell, though, if we don't want to, Heal Bell off our burn on our Milo. But other than that, I think it's pretty solid. It allows us to Heal Bell off burns on Melmetal if it gets whisked by that Talonflame. It allows us to Heal Bell off burns on our, like a Flame Body burn on our Marshadow, which I definitely expect as well. So just have to be careful with that. And yeah, that's going to be Aromatisse. It's very, very simple this week. Max defense, just so we can take that Urshifu on a little bit better. And then next up, we have our Melmetal rocking out with the Assault Vest. Again, I think this is the 5th week in a row that we're bringing AV Melmetal. I hate bringing the same shit every week, but I really do think AV Mel is the best thing you can bring in draft in most matchups. And the way our team's constructed, we kind of need it to be this AV strong tank pivot type mon. We're rocking out with the Assault Vest, Iron Fist durability, Double Iron Bash, Rock Slide, Thunder Punch, and Superpower. 68 HP, 100 attack, 4 defense, 180 speed def, and 156 speed with an adamant nature. Now, this Pokemon is a great blanket check to a lot. We check the Calyrex, we check the Fini, we check the Azelf, we check the Nihi, we check the Vikavolt, we check the Caparaja, and we check the Alolan Executor. We pivot into a lot, and we deal with a lot. Now, EVs wise, we are creeping no speed Calyrex by a little bit in case he does want to go just, max HP, max attack, though I don't expect he will. We live a Life Orb close combat after Stealth Rock from Calyrex. We're not 2-hit KO by Azelf Fire Blast, and then we have the Rescue Attack. And our coverage is just phenomenal this game. We Double Iron Bash, Thunder Punch / Double Iron Bash, Nihi, Double Iron Bash, Rock Slide, Superpower. We're kind of stuffed by a Rocky Helmet rune, which is definitely annoying, but we'll have to be careful about that, and then Double Iron Bash. So Melmetal's really good offensively this game, and it's really good at just blanket checking everything and basically trading 1-for-1 if we really do need it to. We can even live any non-banded hit from an Urshifu if we really do need to do that as well. So definitely a very solid mod in this matchup. And then lastly, we have our Necrozma rocking out with the Culver Berry, Prism Armor as its ability, Photon Geyser, Sword Dance, Autotomize, and Brick Break, 212 HP, 172 attack, 4 defense, 12 speed def, and 108 speed with an adamant nature. This Pokemon is honestly going to be our main win con in this game. Now, yes, we are walled by Calyrex, which I was talking about. Like, oh no, this is the scariest mon versus me. I understand that. But if we can chip that Calyrex, we can force it, and we can force him to use it offensively earlier in the game, and we get a good 60 to 70% off on that thing. I really do think that this set alone can just plow through Mr. Platinum Howler's teams. Depending on what's left, we can either just go for a Source Dance, just go for an Autotomize. There are opportunities in which we can get both up. And if we get both up, and again that Calyrex is chipped, we need to potentially play around some Sucker Punches from that Urshi. But if we can stay out of range of that, because for a Colbert, that's obviously great as well. If not, we could potentially play around it if you want to, a bunch of 50-50s and be in a good spot. But EVs wise, we're creeping max speed Calyrex. We're not. Oh yeah, we're creeping max speed Calyrex, and then at +2 we outspeed everything we need to as well. Being the fastest member in like a Talonflame. We're not 2-hit KO by Nihiligo Power Jump after Stealth Rock, and then we have the rest in our attack. And yeah, that's going to be the team. Let's jump right into the battle. Alright guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Mr. Platinum Howler. Let's see what he elected to bring. Stupid ice horses there. But we expected that. Cali Ice. Then we have Urshi, which we expected. Then we have Rune. I didn't really expect Rune, I'll be honest. I really didn't expect Rune, but that's okay. Maybe Helmet for Melmetal, if he's super scared of Melmetal, but I feel like Vikavolt's a better check. We have Vikavolt, we have Fini, and we have Talonflame. Awesome. So, what leads best for me? What leads best for me? Part of me honestly wants to lead with my Marshadow and just break a hole early. I can still wish it up later. I don't have a great lead against the against the Vikavolt, which is the only annoying thing. So I do want to kind of rock tomb that thing, see how much damage we can gauge on it. And nothing really takes us on very well. So let's go ahead, click Marshadow. I'm gonna run some pre-game calcs really quick. Rock Tomb does a ridiculous amount if he's, not super defensive. I think we still 2-KO defensive Vikavolt. Like 90% sure. The bold nature. It's a roll in our favor. So that's something to keep in mind. And yeah, if he's not like max for stuff, Thief into Tomb can kill. Which I think is very important. But yeah, good luck, have fun to Mr. Howler. Hopefully we have a dub here. But he has a scary ass team. So we'll see. We'll see. Cleopatra. This is fine.
We are Spectral Thief in case this thing was conceived. I think it's important. If he's Wisp, so be it. Runarius. Getting this damage off is genuinely amazing as well for things like Melmetal. It's crazy in this game. I'm just gonna Spectral Thief. There's not really a Ghost Resist on Mr. What do you call it on his team? I suppose Urshifu is a Ghost Resist, but obviously he just close combat the thing in the face. So I'm not super worried about it. I'm not super worried. He could also fear Band. He is gonna be conceived. Yep. So I figured as much. Getting this damage off is still nice though. And that should put him in range of another one. Ignition's gonna go away. That's fine. He's gonna gain Ignition himself. Poltergeist. He's gonna hit. He's about to hit by our heavy duty boots. Don't think we'll die. We do not. That's great. I'm just gonna Spectral Thief again. We should pick this thing off. Kasib. Berry. Yeah, unless we got like a max roll. I mean, he's not max Fizz Def. Even if we got a max roll, it does 33 max to max Fizz Def. Kasib. Yeah, I think we should be able to knock it out. Pretty sure we should be able to knock it out. So he may want to save this. This is his only rocker as well. I think that's pretty important. He is just going to let us Spectral Thief. Do we end up knocking this thing out? Goodness gracious, this thing's bulky. Toxic Spikes. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. We're boots on our Marshadow actually. So like taking the ship, not the biggest deal in the world. We're not gonna get poisoned. Our Metal Mellow is not gonna get poisoned. Our Aromatisse is, which is annoying. Marshall's gonna pick up a KO. Very nice. Our Milotic will take a poison, but honestly, that's fine. We're Flame Orb. So like we would have taken that chip anyways, and we still get our Marvel Scale. Necro, it is a bit annoying for him. I won't lie to you on that front. However, I think he's okay. Now I am expecting a potential Vikavolt to come in. We cannot knock out Vikavolt in one hit. No matter what. So I will save my Marshadow. It still does well in this game. Sneak priority is great. We're able to do a lot of damage to that Calyrex. We don't Oko it, which is not great. Howler has this thing where he thinks like T-Spikes are the most broken thing against me. Anytime someone has like a Tentacruel or any grounded poison in general, he's like, they didn't get the scouting report. Because he T-Spike stacked me like in our first game ever in IBL, I think it was like season 6. And I didn't have a grounded poison, which wasn't a great move of drafting by me. But it was a long time ago. So we have the Talonflame come out. But he has like this idea that it's like super broken versus me. I don't know why. What's my grounded poison on this team? I know I have one. Kind of forgetting what my BBR team is off the top of my head. Garbodor. And I actually considered. Wait, no, that's BBR, not BBL. So we're gonna get poisoned. That's fine though. We're Marvel Scale. We were Flame Orb anyways. It's gonna Fire Blast. Gonna miss. Just fine. I'm just gonna Flip Turn. And yeah. So he's gonna U-turn. We're gonna get a big Flip Turn off. Now he could go into Vikavolt. That would be great. I would appreciate the chip. So he sure turns out to be special. Thing. Wasp. Okay, cool. We'll be able to get a Flip Turn off if he's Helmet. He's Helmet. Could be. Yeah, he is. Okay. Now, from here, I think I can go into Mence. And I'm pretty sure I can just click Dragon Dance. Try and break through this team as much as humanly possible. Because at +1, a Vikavolt does die to a Sona. So that's what I'm going to click here. If he likes to get off webs, that's fine. I might even just go for game. Don't think he's Thunder Wave unless he's really scared of Mence, because he does have the T-Spikes. So again, I'd be very surprised. We've gone to Infinite, which is Fini. Let's see. Tapu Fini. +1. Doing beat can potentially 2-hit KO. Unless does not Oko us. So I'm gonna click Dueling Beat. This also puts this thing in range of my Marshadow, potentially. Depending on what it is. So we'll live any hit that's not Ice Beam. He doesn't know my item either. Actually we'll live an Ice Beam as well. So we're gonna Dueling Beat 1, 2 times. Ice Beam, we will live this hit. Unless he's invested. Okay, so he's invested. Interesting. Okay. Now, what are we going to here? I don't want to go into Melmetal because I don't want to take the chip. I feel like it's a bad idea. I could go Marshadow. Would you be Scarfini versus me? So he's going to see us not take hazards, but also the terrain is up. So he still doesn't know our item. I'm going to Spectral Thief. I don't think he brings Scarfini versus me. Is Scarfini. What the fuck? I don't know if I agree. Okay. Well. Wow. I really don't know if I agree. I think that's kind of an ass brain. It's whatever though. Me being tilted. Yeah. Scarfini is for sure a trip. I get to go into Melmetal though, and I think I just click Rock Slide. Ice Beam does nothing to me. If he goes into the Talonflame, great. If he goes into the Vikavolt, great. Should 2-hit KO actually. So we are gonna get a big hit off there. Then I'm gonna Rock Slide again. We're pretty fast on our Melmetal too. So like again, this is fine. Completely fine. Let's go ahead and click the button. We're going to Rock Slide, we are going to hit, down goes the Vikavolt, and we take no chip in the process, which is very nice. Genuinely great. Now, this game is going to be tough. With the T-Spike up, our Necro isn't as good. So I am a bit spooked in that regard. Let's see. Urshifu. Choice. We die to a hit. Because we might. And I want to keep... Yeah, we do die to Banded Urshi. Ronin is going to probably be Urshifu. It is. I don't have great switch-ins, though. Like, I really don't have great switch-ins. I need my Milo for the Talonflame. Yeah, I have to go into my thing here, and it sucks because I'm gonna get poisoned, and I might be 2-hit KO'd because of said poison. So we'll see what we can do, man. This is kind of tough, the end game. That Scarfini really caught me off guard. Losing Marshadow was pretty bad on my end. I just really didn't think he'd be Scarfini in this matchup. I really didn't, but it's all good. He's still very bulky on that Fini too, based on that Dueling Beat damage. Like, he was still very bulky. Poison Jab. Wow. Okay. That was a ballsy-ass play. I really almost stayed in Double Iron Bashed. So, that's unfortunate. I think we lose the game now. Yeah, I think we lose the game. I don't think that's banded, though, based on that damage. Aromatisse, Poison Jab. Oh, he's not even a poison item. Maybe I should have wished in case he's scared that's a roll, but I think we lose now. Yeah. Jesus. Flat? Plain, like flat. Very interesting. Yeesh. We'll see what we can do, though. We'll see what we can do. Unlike getting John playing, we're gonna lose. So let's see. He's definitely thinking. He should just kill me. Okay. I get to keep sack. Giddy up. Giddy horse. So maybe our endgame is possible. Has one. Oh baby. Unnerve. It's gonna pop. And we'll be able to Moonblast. Get a little bit of chip off. Get a special attack drop. Let's go, baby. Now, I don't think there's literally any reason to save this Pokemon. What I need is to get that Fini for my Necro to set up. I need to get that Fini. So let's go ahead and blast. In case he sets up, that's fine with me if he sets up. Honest to God, that's fine with me. I can haze it with my Milo. And after. We even kept him being like ridiculously fast for some reason. Oh, high horsepower. There's no reason for me to switch. He's actually not going to get his boost, which is awesome. Oh, double special attack drop. Let's go, baby. So we need chip on this thing for Necro to still win. To be completely honest, like we still don't beat this thing right now with Necro. Just because of how ridiculous bulky it is and the fact that it resists the 2 coverage moves that we have currently. But what I want to do is I want to go Milo, I want to recover, and I want to force in that, what do you call it, that thing. So I'm going to recover. I'm faster than him. I don't think he let me Scald you. If I nab the burn, you're in a shitty spot. We are hazed too. In case he does elect to SD in our face on a recover. Like, makes a really aggressive play. So, I'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know, he's not banded on his Urshifu too, which is really good to know. Like, amazing to know. We need to try and position our Necro in the sense that it doesn't get poisoned though. I think that's the only way we win this game. So, I'm going to recover here. I am going to recover. He does end up switching into Infinite. His Misty Shirt's going to pop. And I think what I do is I just flip turn. I tried to get into Melmetal for free. We see what move this thing wants to lock into. We know it's Scarf at this point. Yeah, so let's go ahead and flip turn. Great. Okay. He's gonna steal our Flame Orb. Okay. Now. Fini, you're offensive. You two at KO my Necroz. You do not. Okay. I'm gonna go Necro now then. Because if I keep Melmetal at full, I can take any one hit, and if I get over the Urshifu or something else, I'm actually in a pretty good spot. We're in a Swords Dance. Being a Swords Dance for the boys. Now, do I Autotomize or do I Photon Geyser here? I think I Autotomize in case there's a really aggressive pivot here. We get a special attack drop, that's fine. +2, we will knock out this Fini. Now, if he's Gale Wings Talonflame, that's a bit annoying. But I still have Milo. And with Scarf now, which is funny. I think I just Photon Geyser here. He should let this go down. He should let this go down. If he risked me setting up again or like recovering or something, I guess if I recover, then I'm mono attacking move. So like, realistically, I can't really fit that on this team. I think that he has a whole ass Urshifu. So my Necro dies to Sucker Punch as well. So maybe I should have attacked it, because maybe he would have been more likely to go into the Urshifu. Oh, please tell me you didn't go Urshi. He goes hard into this thing. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna Photon Geyser. Bop. Not gonna be enough to knock him out, which is a little bit annoying. Keller's Ice. Let's see if anything does more. Photon Geyser for sure does more. So I have no reason not to click it. Maybe if we get a crit, we can knock this thing out. That'd be great. We do not. Is it Trick Room? Or Horsepower? Yes, no. That's fine. Chilling Nay is gonna pop. So I think this game might be over. I don't think I have enough pieces to win with Milo plus Melmetal. Unless there's a Fire Blast miss. Unless there's a Fire Blast missed, I just don't see it happening. I need to see Flip Turn to max HP. If Flip Turn kills, I think that's for sure my play. It's a roll. It doesn't kill. That's crazy. Fucking Milo, you suck. We're just gonna Scald. Yeah, he stays in. Like, I mean, he has no reason to stay do anything otherwise. So Milo's gonna be able to pick up a KO. And this is tough. If we can beat that Fini, then maybe Scarf Milo can do it? If he's not Banded Urshi, right? Urshi, boo! Oh, we don't poison Milo too. Shit. It's Melmetal, he's not Banded. He's from 82, he can indeed kill us. We need to be at 82 though. We're gonna go Melmetal here. We kind of have to. Now, I would honestly prefer him to make the double into Urshifu. Ah, no. I need him to give me this Pokemon. I just don't think he will. So, he's gonna see we're AV as hell right here. Right? 173. We are still potentially out of range of a hit from the thing. I think I Thunder Punch on the weird, on like a Talonflame sack. Okay. So my win con is him missing Fire Blast. We should go Talonflame here. He should not die. If he's bulky. I think he's a bulky Talonflame. We Thunder Punch here though. Like 150% we Thunder Punch. Oh, gives us this. Wait, maybe our Milo can win. I think Close Combat kills us, though. I don't know. Maybe if we get a burn. So we're gonna Thunder Punch. Bah! Down we go. If he goes Talonflame, I am going to Rock Slide. Incubator. Talonflame? It is. Let's go ahead and Rock Slide. I need this to kill. Like, I would Thunder Punch if I could, but it's a roll on no HP. And I know for a fact he's a bulkier set. He's gonna Fire Blast, he's gonna hit. We don't die to this, though, so we just need to hit. Okay, we don't die to it, thank God. We need to hit this Rock Slide. Wow. Melmetal's gonna pick up a KO. Now, my only win con is him getting burned. Though, I don't know what we can do. I think we do lose this game 1-0, though. I'll be honest. And it's all because of that damn thing. I'm gonna Superpower, just in case. He clicks poison jab on accident. He's gonna wicked blow though. Yeah, he has no reason to close combat now too, which is the annoying thing. So we can't get drops. That's the unfortunate part. Can Milotic, Chewit KO, and Urshifu? It cannot. So I think that we are poison. 145. So if we don't get Chewit KO'd, maybe. He's not banded. So we're faster, okay. If we don't get Chewit KO'd by this, let's see. Wicked blow. Yeah, we do. Unfortunate. We need a crit here. If we can crit, we win. Somebody throw me their one time. Throw it up to me. Say, hey, Owen, here's my one time. Because if we crit, we win. And the crit will kill. So, just throw it up in the air. Come on. Give me the one time. Sucker punch. I do not. He's just a Howler. He brought a Scarfini, and I didn't think he would. I guess this is the same thing as last week, where I think people are going to bring different shit than they do. And they don't. And it ends up tilting me a little bit. But Scarfini, unfortunate, but it happens. GG's to Howler. Definitely go check him out in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you are new here, be sure to drop a sub, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.